Okay, Greg, thank you.
Hey, how about a round of applause for Becky, who is
Oh.
here
Ah,
improvising in between each of these acts, which is a whole art form all by itself.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate that.
You were mentioning the volunteers, which we very much appreciate, and the sponsors before. I just thought it was very funny that your volunteers get paid in cheese, which I think is an apt metaphor for the music industry. This is not going up, so I'm going to deal with it. So this is my warm-up song. This is going back a little ways for me. Up until this very summer, I had been busking for years at a place called the Cannery over in San Francisco, and they just stopped their music program since 1970, something like that. So very sad. But I was the last person to play there, so I thought that was a great way to end it. And this is a song I wrote about playing there. This is, I'm sure you guys can relate, about how you still play even though there's nobody around to listen. This is called Reason for the Rhyme. Just me and the pigeons, doesn't it always seem that way? Now these weighty decisions are all getting in the way. Is the freedom worth the fight? Is the passion worth the price? Do I really want to go through this every time? A reason for the rhyme. A reason for the rhyme. Just part of the scenery, I just add to the ambiance. I blend in with the greenery, but is that really what I want? Though the sun is glistening, is there anyone listening? Do I really want to go through this every time? A reason for the rhyme. I've got ambitions and I've got goals. Gonna take a little moment to feed my soul. I'm gonna put it out there and let everybody decide. This life ain't what it seems, but it's better than anything. Taking my chances and doing my thing. I may regret it later, but now it's really easy to find a reason for the rhyme. This life ain't what it seems, but it's better than anything. Stepping on up, taking my swing. I may regret it later, but now it's really easy to find. I said I may regret it later, but now it's pretty easy to find a reason for the rhyme. A reason for the rhyme. For the rhyme, a reason for the rhyme. Just me and the pigeons, doesn't it always seem that way? Thanks. Forgive me. I hate out-of-tune guitars. So there's I'm sure you've been paying attention to the news lately. There are a lot of people out on the street. And not telling you how you should feel about that, but I admire their spirit. And this is kind of touching on that. I guess we all want the world to be a better place, right? I hope we all want the world to be a better place, right? This is all about that. This is called Up to Me. Living in these trying times really makes you realize the change requires compromise. Still, I'd like to see a few more changes if it were up to me. If it were up to me. Longing for the good old days that was misremembered yesterdays. Never made sense anyways. The future's bright, you see. If it were up to me, there'd be no more wars and ignorance, no hungry people crying, no more hate and prejudice, no more leaders lying, a lot more love to go around, a lot less poverty. If it were up to me, if it were up to me. Cynics, they've all got it wrong. They've held the power far too long. It's simple faith that makes you strong, the power to believe. If it were up to me, there'd be no more wars and ignorance, no hungry people crying, no more hate and prejudice, no more leaders lying. Maybe a lot more love to go around, a lot less poverty. If it were up to me, I'd bring us all together, really work to make things better, peace and harmony. Build it up brick by brick, make it fair and make it stick. Better world for you and me. And there'd be no more wars and ignorance, no hungry people crying, no more hate and prejudice, no more leaders lying. There'd be a lot more love to go around, and everybody would be free if it were up to me. If it were up to me. If it were up to me. Come on, people, now it's up to you and me. Thank you, very kind.